Joshua Pacio made his third defense of the one strawweight title at Fire and Fury in Manila this weekend, taking a split decision over Alex Little Rock Silva. It was a grueling fight that saw both men have their moments. BJJ black belt Silva almost had Pacio in the second with a head and arm choke, but was forced to weather some creative combination work from the Team Lakay champ. Pacio proved he had some grappling chops of his own in the final round, surviving long enough to take it to the judge's decision. Pacio's win capped a mixed night for Team Lakay in front of their home crowd. The first of his teammates to fight was perennial contender Danny Kingad, who immediately put his stamp on his match by unceremoniously dumping his Chinese opponent Ji Wei. Ji fought back, putting pressure on Kingad with some clean striking, but he had few answers for the Filipino's superior wrestling. The local fighter won the unanimous decision, and there was clear respect between the two warriors. Things went less well for former lightweight champ Edward Falayang. The Lakay man found himself deep in a triangle from Dutchman Peter Boust in round 2, but managed to muscle through it. But Boust showed some delightful feet, staggering Falayang in the third with a highlight reel counter head kick. The attempted sub and bell ringing were enough for the local judges to give Boust the split decision, a result that obviously meant a lot. Also during the card, one heavyweight champ Brandon Vera announced that he would be defending his title on May 29. The fight will headline the promotion's 113th card, with his opponent rumored to be former UFC fighter Arjun Bular. And YouTube star Logan Paul has announced a couple of potential moves in the combat world, because even the dumbest dreams can come true if you have enough social media followers. At his brother Jake's fight against some other internet guy, the blonde influencer made it clear that he would like to fight in the Bellator cage. Bellator president Scott Coker was quick to signal his enthusiasm for the idea, tweeting, "If you're in Miami for the Super Bowl, let me know." Paul's boxing promoter Eddie Hearn also announced that he is currently negotiating for the 24-year-old to box NFL star and accused sexual transgressor Antonio Brown on April 25th. We are living in dark times indeed. Speaking of stupid, Khabib Nurmagomedov's manager has managed a potential $100 million bid from Saudi Arabia to see the Dagestani champion fight Conor McGregor again. Ever the realist, Nurmagomedov had little positive to say about the bid, despite his own manager being the source of the news. "Why do I need that kind of money?" he asked at a recent press conference. "Giving me $100 million to beat up that idiot again, I don't think that's rational." All of the talk about Conor Khabib 2 ignores the very real and exciting fact that the champ has a fight booked on April 18th against Tony Ferguson. Anyone who would rather see Nurmi fight McGregor instead of the dog catcher should go back to soccer. In the boxing, Tevin Farmer and Daniel Roman both suffered shock upsets. Demetrius Andrade continued to make his case for a big fight with a 9th round stoppage of Luke Keeler. And Ilunga Makabu took the vacant WBC cruiserweight belt in Kinshasa, while Pedro Tajuran retained his strawweight title, but only after a cut to the eye of Daniel Valladares forced a technical draw after only 4 rounds.
Thanks for watching, and remember, if you want more fight sports in your life, just hit the subscribe button.